So let's just get right into it. What if I told you that pretty much everything you believe about being a top student is probably wrong? Seriously, forget the all-nighters, forget being chained to your desk for hours on end. We're about to break down a system that's designed to help you outperform everyone, not by working harder, but by working a whole lot smarter. Does this feel a little too familiar? You're putting in all these hours, you're grinding away, but the results, they just aren't there. Meanwhile, you see someone else who seems to be acing everything with like half the effort. It's incredibly frustrating, right? But here's the thing. The problem isn't your work ethic. It's your method.
Yeah, this is the big lie of academics, that you either have to be some kind of natural genius or you have to sacrifice your entire life and study 12 hours a day. Honestly, that's just a recipe for burnout, not a breakthrough. So let's just go ahead and dismantle that idea right now.
Let's start by calling this old way of thinking what it is. A total myth. This belief that just putting in more hours automatically leads to better results isn't just outdated, it's actively holding you back. It just leads to exhaustion, not excellence. And let's be super clear about this. Your hard work is valuable. You're not lazy, you're not incapable. You're just pouring all that amazing energy into a system that's completely broken. So we're not here to fix you, we're here to fix the system you're using.
All right, so let's completely change our philosophy here. Let's move to smarter, not harder. We are shifting from this brute force approach to one that's all about strategic efficiency. It's about getting the absolute maximum impact from every single minute you decide to spend learning.
The secret, really, it all lies in a few powerful habits that fundamentally change how you learn. This isn't about trying to magically find more time in the day. It's about making the time you already have way more productive. Let's get into the first habit.
So our first habit is a total game changer, active learning. This is where you stop just being a passive sponge for information and you become an active participant in your own education. And trust me, this technique forces a true, deep understanding like nothing else. Okay, so here's the core idea. Passively reading your notes or highlighting a textbook, it feels productive, but your brain isn't really doing the heavy lifting. But when you force yourself to actually explain a concept out loud, even to an empty room, you instantly discover where the holes in your understanding are. It's that mental effort of retrieving and explaining that really builds those strong connections in your brain. And putting this into practice is so simple. You study a concept for a bit, then you literally stand up and teach it out loud. The second you hesitate, or you say or you get stuck, boom, you've just found a knowledge gap. That's your cue to go back, review that one specific thing, and then try teaching it again. It's such a targeted and efficient way to really master the material.
Okay, so you've actively learned the material. That's great, but how do you make sure it actually sticks around and doesn't just evaporate from your brain a week later? Well, that brings us to our second habit, spaced repetition. Think of this as your secret weapon against your brain's natural tendency to forget things.
We've all done it, cramming the night before an exam. And sure, it might work for 24 hours, but a week later, that information is just gone. Spaced repetition actually works with your brain's natural forgetting curve. By reviewing something right as you're about to forget it, you send a powerful signal to your brain saying, hey, this is important. And that strengthens the memory each and every time. And here's what that actually looks like. After you first learn something, you'll do a quick review on day 3, then again on day 7, then day 16, and you keep spacing it out. And we're not talking about restudying for an hour. These reviews are fast, just a few minutes, but they're strategically timed to lock that information into your long-term memory for good. Now, knowing what to learn and when to review it, that's only half the battle. Because to really make those study sessions count, you have to manage your energy and your focus. Just trying to push through for hours and hours, you just get diminishing returns. It doesn't work. And this brings us to our third habit, which revolves around this one simple number, 25. 25 minutes. It turns out that's kind of the perfect amount of time for a sprint of intense, deep focus. It's long enough to really get in the zone, but it's short enough that you don't get mentally exhausted. This is the heart of what's called the Pomodoro technique. The structure of these sprints is what makes them so powerful. You work with 0 distractions, and I mean 0, for 25 minutes. Then you take a complete 5-minute break. Get up, stretch, walk around, do anything but think about your work. After you do 4 of these cycles, you've earned yourself a longer break, maybe 15 to 30 minutes. This rhythm keeps your mind fresh and your motivation sky high. So you see, these aren't just 3 random tips.
They are all interconnected parts of one single, really powerful system. When you combine active learning with spaced repetition and power it all with these smart breaks, you create a learning routine that's not only super effective, but also sustainable.
So here it is. This is your blueprint. You use active learning to understand the concepts on a deep level. You use spaced repetition to make sure you never forget them. And you use smart breaks as the engine that powers the whole system, keeping your energy and focus at their peak without ever burning out.
And this really brings us back to the main idea. Success shouldn't be a prize for the person who suffers the most. It's the natural result of having a better strategy. It's about completely transforming your study time, making 1 hour of focused, strategic work feel as effective as 3 hours of just grinding it out.
So I'll leave you with this question. Don't just let this be interesting information. Actually apply it. Pick one thing, one topic, one chapter, one concept that you've been struggling with. What is the very first thing you are going to master using this new system?